My name is Ilan. I'm the founder of Tactical Digital. So the first thing you have to do is you have to decide where to start. So either you need your competitors or you got to pick a keyword just to start off. Let's just assume you want to go to app developer. We can see that fuel.com and Small Planet are here. If you want, we'll just pull up Small Planet because these guys have been pounding away at SEO for a while now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy their URL, right? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a site : search like this, smallplanet.com, just like that. Right, and I want to see how many results come up. So they have about 118 pages total, and I can see here a couple of their efforts a little bit. I can see here mobile app designer and developer NYC. When you see title tags like this, right, should be the early signs that someone's efforts are going towards SEO. We've chosen Small Planet as like our target. So these are the guys who we're going to competitive research on to understand what they're up to. They're using very targeted keywords, mobile app design and developer and NYC. We can see here award-winning application development and design, best mobile app design and development. You can start getting a sense that these guys are up to it, right? They have a real effort going on here. Now we don't have a full picture of it yet. So the first step I take is I visit a tool called Ahrefs.com. Ahrefs.com is one of several tools we use. A lot of these tools have overlapping feature sets. It has a relatively strong backlink research tool. What it does is it's going to tell me how many links these websites have. I'm going to pop in Small Planet here, and I'm going to get an overall look at what they're up to. I can see their Ahrefs rank, which is their own internal ranking. This is their backlink profile, right? I can see the number of backlinks they have, the number of domains that are sending those links, the number of organic keywords in both organic and paid media, and I can see a domain rank and a URL rank. I can also compare this to our own. Now I'm looking at referring domains and referring pages. The difference between these two numbers is that these are the unique websites that are driving links to this website, and these are the individual pages on those websites. So this number is going to be always bigger than this number because you're going to have multiple pages from the same website. The reason you need both numbers is because you may have one referring domain and 10,000 backlinks. 10,000 backlinks from one domain ain't that good. You need a variety of both, right? So what this will tell me here is you can see back in January 2014, late 2013, you can see they were flatlined, and then you can see a slow growth of links coming in. Sometimes you will actually see these sharp upticks. This matters because not only does it tell you what your competitor is doing, it also tells you what is required of you to get the keyword. You understand? So let's say if we were going after, let's say, insurance quote, which is one of the most competitive keywords in the world. It's worth $30 a click. If you want to find out what it takes to rank for insurance quote, you would look at all your competitors on the front page to see where are these guys at and how long would it take me to get there. So you can understand what investment you're going to need. Here I can see the breakdown in terms of the domains that are sending. Are they .coms, .edus, are they do follow, are they no follow? A no follow link is a tag you can put on a hyperlink in the code to tell Google that you don't actually want to vote for that website. This shows the links gains and loss breakdowns. These are their domains, these are their overall links. So the blue bars are how many they gained in any particular month, and the orange how many they lost. Once you ascertain that you've got someone you want to chase down in terms of their backlinks, this is where you would go. You download this and you try to duplicate what they've done. Orangebox.com is a guy I know, is a competitor in the SEO space, and he's a relatively talented guy. And I can see here he's got a Wikipedia article, he's got a blog on search metrics, entrepreneur.com, quicksprout.com, forbes.com, majestic.com. These are some of his best links. So he's got here the 40 consultants share their voice. I've seen these guys do a lot of like blog commenting. So they'll comment on a blog and then link to themselves. And that's a giveaway that's one of the strategies they're using. So you can kind of get a sense of where their links are pointing to, what they're trying to rank for. So the next tool I would use here is Scm Rush. Scm Rush is very similar to Ahrefs. It's almost the same in a lot of respects, but they have the added benefit of a couple extra tools, and they're also good at different things. So I wouldn't look at them for the backlinks, but what I do use them for is some other data. So let's go back. Right, so Fuel gives you a little bit better sense. You can see our traffic growth over the past 2 years. You can see our traffic growth all time, right? You guys can see when we started putting effort towards SEO. In the last 6 months, you can see our growth. 1 month. This is all estimates based on the keywords we rank for, and they don't know this data. They have to estimate it. But here you can see a much better competitive landscape, how to make apps, Savvy Apps, Applico, Fueled, Blue Cloud Solutions. This is a much more accurate positioning map, right? So we can pull some of these competitors and see what they're up to as well. Then what you want to do here is I would click on organic research here on the side, and this will actually give me the keywords that Fueled ranks for and where Fueled ranks for them. And this is a big deal also because this will help with your keyword research. If you feel like someone else is crushing in SEO, you want to understand what keywords they're going after, what keywords you should go after. This is where you might want to start. Development companies, you get some smaller numbers here because it's a very niche. How do free apps make money? How much does it cost to make an app? You can start seeing the breakdown and you can tell where you're supposed to put your effort in. You can make decisions on your own. What keywords apply to your campaigns? Let's go to prank app. Now the beauty of it is that it actually gives you which URL in Fueled website is ranking for it. So all you have to do is click there so you can get the actual page can come up. You can now see the page itself, what they did, right? I can open up my view source on my browser and I can see things like the H1 tags, I can see the code, so I can understand a little bit about if they're using things like schema markups or anything like that. But what gets fun is I can take this exact URL, go back to Ahrefs here, copy and paste that in, and now I will get data on just this one page. So if I have a specific keyword that I want, and I have a competitor that ranks for it, not only can I ascertain which keywords they rank for on which websites, but then I can take that data, put it back into Ahrefs, and get this. I can get an actual breakdown of the links I should be getting. The domain value of the website itself has a big effect, and it's not so straight in, but you get the point where I'm getting at, right? So you guys can start building up this database of what needs to get done and how and where. The next tool that you can use if you want to do some pretty solid research is BuzzSumo. What BuzzSumo does, what BuzzSumo is capable of doing, is actually giving you a breakdown of the content on a website, like their blog, and how popular certain articles are, right? So if I were to do a run on Fuel.com, I could see the number of Facebook shares, right? Twitter, LinkedIn, and I can even break it down by the past month, past 6 months. So what this will do is this will also help you feed into what you need to do in terms of blog content. Do a competitive research on what kind of content these guys are writing and how popular it is, and then you can get that data as well. I want to do a quick one on Clutch because Clutch is, came out of nowhere kind of guys. January 2015 they launched. 2 years later they're topping out at, it looks like they're generating $1.4 million in traffic value. Yeah, so while I was looking through this, I started noticing things like Lullabot, digital marketing agency, Single Grain, Extadel, enterprise software and mobile SEO solutions. So I realized very quickly that these are not blogs. These guys are getting their links from actual agency websites. And how best to rank, how is the best way to rank for app development as a keyword or app development agency as a keyword if other agencies are the ones linking to you, right? All I had to do was go look at this. Oh, this is where they're linking to. So they would create profiles. That's how they got their links. So I would just go to the link itself. The link would be coming from here, like literally their website, and there it is. Right? They did this 10,000 times, and they built a $5 million a year business doing it. This is the level of granularity you can get into. Not only can you tell who's strong in SEO, you can tell what they're doing, how fast they're doing it, what their strategies are. This is an example of doing enough digging that you actually can discover what they're up to and see if you can copy it, or do it better, or do something different. That's the long and short of understanding what your competitors are up to in SEO.